গুড ইভিনিং। আজ আমাদের সঙ্গে এমন একজন গেস্ট যাকে হয়তো কেউ আশাই করেনি, প্রত্যাশার বাইরে। ইজ দ্য অল টাইম লিডিং গোল স্কোরার অফ ইন্ডিয়ান ফুটবল হিস্ট্রি। দ্য র্যান্টি মার্টিন্স is on live with us from US. Welcome Ranti to our show, EastMohunNews.
Yeah, it's a pleasure being with you guys.
How are you? You are look still fit. Seems that if you come to India again, you will be another leading goal scorer.
I think I've done my part, for the main time that I've been there in India. I'm still fit, but I just have to take it easy now,
Just tell me, what is the current situation of USA? The corona affected the most of the USA zone. How are you? And what about your child?
Yeah, everybody is fine. It's been a difficult time, all over the world, but especially in the US right now. And in the US, the southern states like Atlanta, Georgia, where I reside, and other like South Carolina. I mean, it's getting higher and higher, but we are trying our best to stay safe,
All your family members are safe, your kids?
Yeah, everybody is fine. Everybody's fine.
You told me that you will take your children to go out. How it is possible in this situation? All is okay there?
Yeah, I mean, they have been home for so many months. They have not been going out. So, like yesterday, I took the two boys, to the field, but the girl also wants to go out. My daughter wants to go out, so just take them to the park. And I mean, we have social distancing. We stay as a family. We don't join other people, being too close together.
Why you took retirement but football? You look still fit. You can play.
Yeah, of course, but I mean, I feel I've set that goal for myself, that 17 years is enough, 16, 17 should be enough for a player, especially when you are consistent, and when you look at how you play, play so many games within these years, it's really come, on the body later on, in life. So I feel I've set that goal, and God has blessed me, to work so hard within this period. It's not an easy task, It's, I mean, stopping at this moment, I mean, professionally, I think it's good for me. It's good for my body, because of what the body have gone through, So I feel I should be smart enough, to keep my body well, healthy, till as I grow older,
When I saw you in East Bengal days, you was still serious. You were cool, calm. Still, you are like that. You are one of the serious guy I have ever met in my career. The seriousness and Ranti Martins are the parallel two things.
I mean, it's something I learned from my late mom. She's always serious in whatever she does, and that propels me also, to follow her footstep, and she let me know in everything you do, focus and be honest, work hard, and everything will be fine,
17 years with as a professional footballer. How was the journey, Ranti? When you start playing football at your childhood, have you ever expect that you will play football for 17 years in your life?
Yeah, I mean, I started at 8 years old, you know, playing for the academy back in Lagos. At first, I never believe I'm going to be a professional player, you know. But I come to know that when I'm in high school, like I come to have the feelings, you know, and my teachers always tell me, a lot of my subject teacher, especially my geography teacher, he will go on and tell me, hey, I know you're good academically, you know, but you're gonna be a sports person. You're gonna be, you know, like professional player, you know, like I I used to, you know, smile and everybody because I play for school and even though I'm serious with my education and my studies, I always love to be on the field all the time. And
Your
uh,
your parents never forced you that you will have to be a doctor, engineer in your childhood, as every parents do.
yeah, my mom, because I was raised up by my mom alone, so she always fight with me that she don't want me to play football, you know, like she has the feelings that I'm getting serious, you know, about the football around I think 12 years old, 11. I will have a coach who normally come to pick me up from my home and take me to the field and bring me back home. So she always fights with this my coach, you know, that my youth coach, and so when I went to represent my state, like Lagos State under 12, which I was the captain, and we won the state tournament. And when I was back from the tournament, I got very sick, almost died, and she told me, "No, you never play football again." You
There
know?
are lots of fans who are still commenting that hello Ranti, remind your every goal our childhood memory. Ranti Martis and our childhood. The both are parallel. Actually, consistency and the Ranti Martin. How it was possible that if you play in United Sports, you are the highest scorer. If you play in East Bengal, you are the highest scorer in I League. If you are play for Dempo, you are the highest scorer. Every time Ranti was the highest scorer in I League. How it is possible?
Yeah, I think with God everything is possible. You you aspire. You have it in your mind that okay, this is my focus. I want to do well. At first, I don't believe I want to be as the season starts. I want to be the top scorer, but my aim is to be honest. With my work. You know, with the way I train, with the way I take care of myself, the discipline aspect of it. I think with that, it brings so many advantage. Like going into games mentally, physically, and uh, focus, and try to help your team, make people around you happy. And with that, it become like everyday thing, and that's how it comes.
Mr. Arunavu Bhattacharya commented that, "Hi Randy, nice to see you after a long time. What are you doing now in USA? What are you doing now in USA?"
Yeah, I'm taking care of my kids, making sure they are well, and with their education, and I'm into real estate at the same time, in the US and in Nigeria as well, and doing some kind of business too, and enjoying myself playing with amateur team. Like we played a game yesterday. I'm still looking tired.
You still playing football?
Yes, of course, but not professionally anymore. Uh, you know, we just playing for one amateur team. in Atlanta here.
And when you start playing football in your childhood, you always wanted to be a striker, or you play in different position.
Actually, I'm a midfielder. Since I was small, I was a midfielder, and I have vision a lot. When I play. And I got good passes and all. I can score as well, but everything changed when I was in Ghana. Everything changed with the coach. The coach is from Germany. He signed me for the professional team in Ghana. Kim Faisal. Uh, he's from HSB Hamburg, and he signed me. And so when I play as a midfielder, I go into the box a lot. I score. Even I score more than my, you know, more than the strikers. And if you're like, no, I think I have to push you forward.
If
His
you
name is Rafael Zumdi. You know,
if
he's
you
former goalkeeper of Germany.
Can you tell me one thing, that if your kids wanted to be a footballer, then as a parents, as a father, will you allow them to play professional football, or you will say
Of
that you will
course,
have to be a doctor?
of course, it depends. Like when I look at my kids, uh, I always tell them, I always ask them, what do you want to be? One of them will say, I want to be soccer player, professional. I say, why? Is it because of me? Yeah, he said, yeah. He also want to, be popular, famous and got a lot of money. I said, but you can get a lot of money also in other things that you do. But I don't force them to do anything. Uh, I just make sure they go the right way. They first of all have self-discipline. And be honest with whatever they're doing. The rest will fall in place.
5 times highly winning memory. Is it still cherishing to you? No
Yeah,
other player have this record actually. After you leaving India, no other foreign striker had this record.
yeah. I mean, it's something to be proud of. It's something to be happy with. Like I said, you don't just wake up and say that you're gonna be this, you're gonna be that. But as days goes by and you see what you've done, I mean, you can only thank God that it, it gave me the grace, to the strength, the power, because sometimes you try to work harder, you get injury, bad luck, this. But my case has been not that always smooth, but through all these years, I'm able to get less injuries. Um, I didn't get like a like a threatening injury. Like I guess only little niggling injuries, which is okay. And I was really happy. I mean, I'm able to skate through.
You are really happy, but have you ever missed your stardom?
I'm someone that doesn't. Uh, yeah, stardom is something that, especially when you're a professional player, that comes automatically. But it's not something that I share it so much like that. I don't take it on my head. Like I always keep myself like normal. Wherever I
But there are
am.
lots of supporter who used to love you.
Yeah, I mean, it's really a good thing. When you have people out there. Love what you did, what you're doing, and love the work you've done. And I really appreciate them all the time. I really that's why whenever I want to go on the field, I make sure I go and give my everything, so that they keep on, being happy.
Ranti, the question from Mama. Hi Ranti, do you ever regret for not drawing the Mohun Bagan jersey? Yes, that is my also question. You played for every biggest club of India, but not wearing any. Mohun Bagan jersey in any time in your career. Have you any regret on that?
I mean, it's where where your destiny is. You have to follow. So, you know, I'm sorry for my. I know I have fans in Mombagan. I have a lot of people there. Friends. I mean, it's unfortunate. I didn't play for them, but it's just the timing. It's just the timing.
Ranti, do you think that if you play in ISL or I League in recent time, will you be a top scorer now? Have you think of that?
Uh what I always said, you don't know what's gonna happen, but you know, um, with the talent that the gift that I've got, scoring goals and trying my best on the field, I will always score a lot of goals.
Scoring goal was your habit. Now, what is your habit? You are not associated with professional footballer. Have you changed your habit now?
What I try to do is make sure I'm healthy. That's number one thing. I try to exercise, go to gym, go to do some running. After then, I have to check on my businesses and see how money comes in.
How much you miss the Kolkata fans?
Yeah, I mean a lot. When I sometimes my kids they put YouTube and all, and they just want to watch games, and they just see my name on it, and they click it and say, hey, you know they are always excited, watching me.
And did you know that after hearing your news of the retirement from professional footballer, there are lots of show on your retirement, and there are lots of guests who were associated to you, and still you are himself on our show. That is a great pleasure, and we are still not believing that you are live on our show.
Yeah, man, it's great feelings. I've been getting so many requests, but the timing is different. The timing that I'm free, but your opportunity, I think you got in touch with me today, and I'm free now. So I always schedule myself for, keep my time, make sure everything is scheduled, and I don't I don't like to disrupt, whatever I'm trying to do. So now you have the chance, and it's opportunity. So I say, no, let me after this, I have to go into other things, take my kids out at the same time, and I have everyday routine that I follow.
Are you okay? The net connection is some. Then
Yeah, yeah.
tell us some derby memory. You played lots of derby game and you scored in one derby match. So, do you have some remember of this derby match, the East Bengal versus Mohun Bagan?
I think I've scored in so many derbies. I don't know how many derbies I played, but at least I think I didn't score in derby. To be only in few, maybe one or two matches. The rest, I think I've
Yes.
scored. But there is a goal I scored against Mamba Gang in Salt Lake that I always, cherish. I think we played 1-1 in that game, you know, and others also that I scored,
There is Shiliguri derby. You played in Shiliguri derby. You scored on that match a
I can't
penalty.
remember. Yeah. I mean, I can't remember all, but I can only remember some few ones. You know. I
And
mean,
there is always a debate. There is always a debate. Odafa versus Ranti. Who was the greatest player of all time greatest in Indian soil?
I can't say that. I always respect Odafa. Is one of the best striker in India. But I
Do you
can
still
I
follow
can
the Indian football?
I can talk for myself. Yeah, I think once in a while I go if I'm free. I go to check it up, see what's going on. I see the ISL, FC Goa. I see it's Bangalore. I still follow. There will be.
Do you know the exact current situation of the Indian football? ATK merged with Mohun Bagan. The new team has been formed. ATK Mohun Bagan will play in ISL for the next years. Do you
Yeah,
know the all the story?
I didn't hear about the story, but I saw it. I just glanced through it, on the internet, I think, but I didn't read much. But I'm gonna read about it today and see what's going on.
So East Bengal is now playing in I League. They want to play in ISL. ISL, as per AFC, ISL is one of the toppest league. What do you think on that? East Bengal should play in top league of the country or not?
Yeah, East Bengal have to, because when you have Mombagan on the right side or left, you have to have East Bengal on the opposite side. That give people, a lot of excitement, especially when they meet in the derby. You get like almost 100,000. I remember my first derby. It's crazy. I really love it. When you see the crowd, when you see the VM. You know, I mean, Mambagan and East Bengal is I mean, they are a team that should be on the ISL. And good. Mambagan is joined with ATK now, and hopefully East Bengal should follow suit.
You played India almost 10 years, right? What is the best team according to you? East Bengal, Mohun Bagan, Nepal. There are lots of teams, even Salgaonkar. What is the best team you enjoyed in that particular team according to you?
I mean, every team always has their era. I would
Yes.
say, I think before I came to India, I think East Bengal is really doing well. I think Mambaga also before East Bengal came, and when I came, Dempo start taking control. For
Because
years.
of you.
No, I won't say because of me, because of the group of the players that Dempo has. That at that moment, you have the best Indian players with good ability, with good discipline, with talent. When you talk about Mahesh Gowli, you talk about Samir Naik, Clifford Miranda, Climax. You see, these are talents. So even when you're foreign player, you play with them. I mean, the first time we were in same group, I was like, wow, this is this is incredible. You see this kind of talent, but I think we've not been seeing that of late. Before I left India to move to Malaysia, I can see with these young players coming up, but still we have less talent. Coming up in India. But we have players who have strength, power, and everything. But the real talent, I think maybe it's due to the academy. But I think it's gonna come up again because uh, you've got grassroots now with the ASL, ISL. So hopefully I mean, in some few years they should be able to develop and give India everything.
Clifford is the coach of FC Goa, as you said. So, do you have any plan to coach in India after your retirement? You have already done.
For me, I don't want to go into coaching. It's crazy. I don't want to go
Why
into
it
coaching
is
these
crazy?
days. Yeah, it's a lot of headache, a lot of pressure. Coaches, what they go through. It's even more than the player. I know the player have to go on the field and perform. There's a lot of pressure. But coaching, I coach my kids sometimes. They make me get angry, and you know you always expect a young player or kid to do what you want, for them to improve, but they're going, in these days that we have now is different from those days. Now kids want to do what they want. So if you tell them, you give them advice on this, they want to go do the other way. So they believe on rights. They have their right, though. They don't understand, the philosophy, of the game.
And some comments are there that who is the biggest rival in India? Which club you considered as the biggest rival?
Of course, you have to say Mombagan and East Bengal. You know, you see the fans they have, you see the crowd from both sides. You know, yeah, traditional big club. In especially
And
in
who is your
Kolkata.
favorite Indian footballer?
I have so many.
Like,
I have from Goa, from Kolkata. From Manipur, and from Mizoram.
they,
I'm
they,
talking about
tell us few names.
I'm talking about Mama. I'm talking about Deepak Munda. I'm talking about Mahesh Gowli, Clifford Miranda, Climax, Samir Naik. You know, I'm talking about Sonu Chetri. You know, uh, I mean, you have a lot of even in goalkeeper. You have crazy goalkeepers. Especially in Calcutta.
Yes.
You know, to name a few like Abhijit Munda, Sandeep. You have Chaudhry. I mean, I think Calcutta have more of the best goalkeepers.
Ranti Obiji Shur, the one person from Mohun Bagan fans, your thoughts on ATK Mohun Bagan merger, the historic merger. Would you like to comment anything on this historic merger? The ATK merged with Mohun Bagan to play in ISL.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good sign for the Mombagam fans. And with ATK fans coming together, I mean, I think they are much into each other. But I would love East Bengal also to also come up with their own team. Maybe they're gonna get, I don't know, maybe 80K East side, you know, to join East Bengal, uh, and to make everyone happy, because I'm sure East Bengal will be feeling somehow at this point in time, but it's a good thing, especially for these two big rivals. ATK come in ISL and they have their own team. Now they are merging with Mombagan. Is good for Mombagan.
So, some people commented that tell us something about the East Bengal diaries of you, East Bengal experience. You can express your feelings on that.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a great experience with them. I was so happy with them, with their dealings. With the way they deal with players. They are very calm and they reason with players. My time with them was I think I had a good time with them. I've been forgetting some names now, but the dressing room is always fantastic. Even though if we lose, we get angry, but we always try to solve things and make sure in the next game we make the fans happy. We make the officials happy, we make ourselves happy, our family. So uh, we've got experienced player, which which helps a lot, like the park and all, you know, they bring calmness, in the dressing room. And we have some crazy young players too, you know, who are very
Yes.
nice, who are ready to work, like like my friend, what's his name? Uh, Rafik, Rafik
Rafiq,
Mohammed,
yes.
and we have other young players too,
I offered Rafiq to chat on you on our live show. He told me that he has a marriage ceremony, that's why he can't come to our show. Rafiq, this year Rafiq signed in East Bengal again from ISL Mumbai City FC. Still
Yeah,
he is engaged with East Bengal. You are not.
yeah, that's good. It shows is giving commitment, to and love, to his Benga, I mean, I always wish him all the best, to do well and be happy, make the fans happy, score goals.
Ranti, tell me one thing, that when you play in Goa in Dempo, when Kolkata official offered you, you every time rejected their offer. After that, you came to play in Kolkata. That's true, but in the top peak form, you rejected the offer to play in Kolkata. Is there any particular reason to do it, or the atmosphere of Goa is more cherishing to you?
You know, when you show uh, there is a person called, it's late now in Dempo. They always call him my father, his name is Manuel Rebelo. He's the vice president
Ruben?
then. Yeah, he's an old man. He brought me to Dempo. And since I came into Dempo team, he has shown me a lot of honesty, in his dealings. Sometimes I think I remember there was season. I think no other players knew about it, but I'm going to say it. When I came to Dempo in first season, it apart from my contract, it would tell me, hey, if you do this, I'm going to do this for you. And he keep to his word. And every time, he do whatever he promised, and that also helps me, and he also supports, the team very well, and he keep he make the management so good, So even he stopped me from moving to Europe because I'm supposed to move to Europe. There's one like 2007 or 8, like 2 times. But he charged me up and said, "Hey, I want you to stay with us. We're gonna give you money." I mean, I had good money in Dempo too, But after playing for 8 years for Dempo and winning everything, you know, and I feel no, this is the right time. And we have all thanks to Nabab. Nabab that he did everything possible. But he's being a Mombagan. Not that I don't want to play for them then, but what they offering me, it's not up to what I'm looking at. But unbelievable, Nabab came up, and I never believed it. And I know before I can move from Dempo, it has to be money, nothing else.
None of them made this possible, this historical move that time.
Yeah,
You came in play in Kolkata for United Sports. Before that, no one else believed that you can play in Kolkata soil. See, Ranti, you played in United Sports. After that, you play in East Bengal also. According to you, what was the difference between two Kolkata clubs?
of course, Nabab is a one man, soldier, and he's got his own fans too, even from Mambagan, from East Bengal. They love him. He's a man of the people, But there is big difference, when you have United, Prayag, and you have East Bengal. A big difference, But he did well, for bringing me to Calcutta. I think The Calcutta people should appreciate him, for bringing me. He did everything. I can remember that night. Uh, it was like a joke. He was offering me, and I was like, "No, you're joking," you know. And after we agreed, and I told him we're gonna make a team, and we did make a team, you know, good team.
And the team with Ranti and Carlos, the great pair of Indian football have ever got. So tell me about this pair, Ranti Beto, Ranti Dudu, Ranti Carlos Hernandez. Which one
All of
is
them,
your favorite?
all of them are my favorite.
No, no, but if I want to say a
They've
few,
got their qualities, but I play more with Beto, I play more years with Beto,
yes,
so it became so easy, you know, and we won a lot together too. Uh, with Carlos also, we play short time. We won some trophy too. He's a great player. With Dudu, I just spoke to him. I mean, we were chatting before I go on video chat now. He's in Finland, and we were chatting. He's a good friend and he's a great player, great striker. That whenever we're on the field, I know we're gonna get a goal, no matter how.
and Dudu started his second innings in East Bengal also. But Ranti never came in India after leaving the India. He went to Malaysia after leaving India, and after that he played in USA. Why you could
Yeah,
not
it's a
come in India?
yeah. My I mean, after playing in India, when I moved to Malaysia, I plan to play more years in Malaysia, but due to injury, after that season, I have to move to I have to go move to Nigeria, go back to Nigeria, then come to the US. And the injury was difficult one because it was pelvic injury. So it got healed after 1 year, and I got a team, that helps me to recuperate, and I recovered, and I started playing. So after playing for them for some years, then I feel, the pain start coming again, start coming again, and I feel the right time, to stop.
You played under lots of coach, right? So according to you, who was your favorite coach? Colasso, you played under Colasso, five
I,
times I League winner.
I can't say I have one favorite, but I have like more 3 or 4 favorites. You know,
Who
you
guide
know.
you so much?
Yeah. But first of all, I will talk about my coach in Ghana from Germany, Rafael Zundik. He changed my career. He changed my way of thinking. And he changed my physical ability. To make me uh become more little bit physical, because when I was young I was a little bit small and slimy, but it changed that within 3 months, with supplement and with rigorous training, that built me, to get more little bit muscles. And I would say, Colasso, I stayed with him for Armando, I stayed with him for more years, we enjoyed a lot of good moments, we won a lot of trophies, and it's a very, very easy man, very, very funny man, And I have a Elko Chatori also,
In
he's
East Bengal, right?
in East Bengal and in Payag.
And
Is
United Sports, yes.
Yeah, United Sports. He's a wonderful coach, he knows football, you know, he knows football, and he understand ability of all players, So I mean, I have more coaches, but these three are the people always in my heart.
And they tell us the name of a defender whom you whom you never want to face in Indian team.